His first big league homer, and inside the park bomb in Washington. Can you believe that?
10th inning, 3-3. Dodgers and Rockies. 0-1 to Charlie. Swung out a high fly ball to deep left field. The Dodger bench empties. Would you believe a home run? And the Dodgers have clinched the division and will celebrate on schedule. Leave it to the Dodgers. Charlie Culberson, a game-winning home run. What a moment to have it. And would you believe his first home run of the year?
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Souza cannot cut it off. It'll go to the wall. Gardner will score. A-Rod's at second. He has an RBI double. And the Yankees have tied the game at
1. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Garza is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
In is Curtis Granderson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He pulls this one into right. Santana will take care of this one, and Granderson is retired, leading off the ballgame. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 52.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Neuenhuis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Jay Bruce now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. One and 2. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Jose Reyes will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Playing third base, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. 1-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. Good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. First and second now, one man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Domingo Santana. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Neil Walker. His head-to-head line against Garza. 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
And there he goes towards second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Back up the middle. Garcia has it. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Asdrubal Cabrera. Does he still make the routine play? Yes. But man, when he was young, he could make the highlight reel play with the best of them. So fun to watch.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th. Pitcher.
Digging in, Matt Garza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Now to the plate, Rene Rivera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Matt Harvey. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings they've bounced into a double play, and with this one the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. He singled his last time up. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. His head-to-head line against Garza. 2 hits in 7 tries. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here it is on 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Reyes is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. That one's in there, 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucas Duda. He drew a walk his first time up. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners going on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now as Drupal Cabrera. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 4-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to left. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenhuis. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers nothing. Tommy Malone is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tommy Malone.
In is Curtis Granderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Reyes.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. Previously against Tommy Malone, he's gone 2 for 6. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Two and 1 now to Reyes. Ball 3. Yoenis Cespedes is on deck. Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Full count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. Runner goes for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 4 runs, only 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now a flare out toward right center. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Eric.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there.
Well, that's not how you ride it up. You swing the pitch out of the zone, you usually pop it up or hit a ground ball. This time, he got the base hit.
Scooter Jeanette.
Stepping in now, Scooter Jeanette. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Carlos Torres takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59, Carlos Torres.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Santana sprinting after it. 1 away.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 13,
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rene Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Three and 1. Here it is. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they're in front 4-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Michael Blazek is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Michael Blazek.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Jose Reyes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Slider up that he gets a call on.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The next 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Webb is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Keon Broxton is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23.
Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce in his career against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second base.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready once again, Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
First baseman,
Here's
number
Lucas
21.
Duda now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base paths. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Corey Knebel trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Corey Knebel.
Rene Rivera will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Ready for another chance? Jet Bandy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's popped up out towards short right field. Duda ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Keon Broxton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping up now, Scooter Gennett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ripped down the line.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Hansel Robles will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Hansel Robles.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Neftali Feliz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. TJ Rivera will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jose Reyes. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Braun. And no one will track it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bandy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Reyes is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Career numbers against Neftali Feliz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Line towards center field. Nieuwenhuis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers nothing. Josh Edgin, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Josh Edgin.
Here's Brian Braun now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Digging in to try it again, Kirk Neuenhuis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who you're facing that particular day. Good pitching is the momentum stop, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Andrew Susak will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Andrew Susak.
First and second here with nobody out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Jerry Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jerry Familia.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jet Bandy. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
2-1, here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Matt Harvey earns win number 4 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Matt Garza was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jerry Familia hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
For the Brewers.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. He has tied the Major League record.